outside the field of play, I would say that my coach, who coached us during the Junior Hockey World Cup, Tendai Maredza, has always been one of my role models. I think what I have come to, the inspiration that I glean from him is really just, his resilience, especially as a hockey player himself. He has spoken to us, about his journey going, into hockey and making in his rise to being one of the top players in Zimbabwe. And that for me was just, has always been an inspiration that against all odds, he's continued to rise in his career. And I think even taking that onto his coaching role as well, I think that's something for me that I just found really inspirational, like on and off the field, that he's able to use what he's learned in hockey to be able to inspire so many people. And I would say off the field, really, I have always found inspiration from my parents. They have been my role models, I think, because of the resilience that they do possess, and also just the way that they have supported me, even in my career in hockey. I've seen the sacrifices that they have made, and for me, that has always been something that I found so beautiful and something that I have tried to carry in my life to be able to support those around me, those that I love, and those, who are in my sphere of influence, to just support and, believe in and also make their dreams a reality. So it has been challenging. I think that was the first thing, is just actually acknowledging that it wasn't going to be easy. But what I would say is firstly just what hockey means to me. Really, it's become my place to just release, and a place for me, especially when I play alongside my teammates and other women. It's a place where I feel, seen. I feel like I can just express myself in an unrestricted way. I feel supported. I feel like I'm surrounded by people who believe in me. And so it's the joy that I get from playing. It's the good feeling that I get from going out onto the pitch after a long day at work that really I love, and really is the reason why I make sure that I do, make sure that I'm playing my hockey as well. It does come with its challenges, just trying to balance work life and playing hockey as well. And so I've had to make sure that I communicate well, even with my colleagues from work, so they know that on this day, I will have to leave the office early to make sure that I get to practice or get to my matches. But really, I think it's just that constant communication that I have with my colleagues and the support that they offer me has really been so pivotal and vital in helping me be able to play. And I think also just remembering my why of why it is that I enjoy hockey, and really looking at it as, something that I love to do, and that keeps me going back, and just remembering how it is that I feel about it has helped me be able to balance the two. I really do love hockey, and I, after playing the World Cup last year, I was really, even hopeful and seeing what could I do next. But I've had to confront a lot of, personal issues and personal circumstances, which have led me even to now, finding a job rather, not pursuing really my international career. But in terms of hockey, it's something that I will always feel connected to. And if it's not being on the pitch, I do have hopes and desires and dreams of still being part of the hockey community, and, be it in different ways, just supporting, especially women in hockey, supporting players that are also on the come up back home in Zimbabwe, if it's being a mentor, if it's being a role model, be it supporting initiatives to make sure that players are able to get the financial support they need to be able to go to these, different tournaments and competitions. So that is the role really that I feel like I am going to be stepping into. I will still be playing hockey as well at a club level, but as for pursuing it internationally, I think more so my role will be behind the scenes. Firstly is just remembering why it is that you started. I think that's the most important thing. Your why is always what grounds you, always what keeps you anchored, especially in those moments where you do feel like giving up. I would say just understanding and realizing your potential, and really just backing yourself and believing in yourself. They're going to be those difficult moments where you will doubt yourself, or where other people will doubt you, and you'll really have only yourself to look into for that motivation and support. And I think also just it's so important that you surround yourself with people who believe in you, people who, want to see you succeed. And the other thing is just remembering that hard work really does pay off. I've had moments in my career where I really had to talk to myself and, really discipline myself into saying, okay, if you want to see yourself at a certain level, you're going to have to put in the time, you're going to have to put in the hours, and really just coming down to self-belief, believing in what you've done. And especially when you've put in the work, all that's left is for you to go out there and to shine. And yeah, I would say just keep believing, keep going after your dreams. Don't be afraid to dream big. And especially as women and as girls, it can be difficult sometimes with different barriers, on our path. But I think really just looking and seeing other women who have done it before, and really just saying to yourself, if she's done it, I can do it too. So that's the advice that I would offer.